You know, they're going to A right now. Yeah, he's right. Good shit you got that time.
They're going for the res. Fucking bitches. What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Dahlia gameplay, and today we're going to talk about the King Cobra or Rambo Project Saint changes. So let's head over and check it out. So as you can see here, these are the Project Saint changes. We'll go through these one by one and also discuss them at the same time. So experimental feature, human backfill. So we went over about 2 weeks ago the fact that they were delaying the human backfill feature. And if you haven't checked that video out, please be sure to go back and check that out, because I had a lot of things to say about it then. To me, the human backfill thing, and I'm not going to go through all of this kind of stuff to read over it again, because this will be like the third or fourth time. But more or less, they're going to try to do this experimental human backfill. I don't know if it's going to come in the live game. They're testing it in the PTS. And to me, I think that it's perfect that they're testing it in PTS. It would be even better if it was PTS across all platforms. But since they're testing it specifically in the PTS, this may not come live. And if it doesn't come to live, then that's okay with me personally, strictly because I don't think that they're technically ready for it to come to live, in my opinion. And I think that it would be a better thing if they just waited until it was perfected or found something else to do instead of this. So more maps here. They have added Meltdown Palace and Skyfell to our core TDM game mode. This will bring TDM map pool up to 13. The Arena and Glacier are still not in the rotation for TDM. At this point, those maps do not satisfy the level of enjoyment we set for 6v6 team deathmatch, but we hope to potentially find solutions to that problem in the future. Your patience is appreciated. So basically what this means is they're adding new maps to team deathmatch. Glacier and Arena is not on there. They can't seem to figure the spawns out, I'm assuming, with those maps specifically. Arena is a multi-tiered map that is more or less a little bit more of a close quarters map. So having a 6v6 team deathmatch specifically on that map doesn't make a whole lot of sense. 6v6 team deathmatch in general doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it makes sense why they're not doing it on the Arena. Same thing with Glacier. It is a multi-tiered map, and because of this, I'm sure it's going to be very hard to actually place the spawns in appropriate locations so that it doesn't feel like one team is getting cheated or the other team is getting cheated. Rogue reinforcement team size has been increased to 6. So in this update, they are adding a much requested feature. You can now queue with up to 6 friends, technically 5 friends, for our 6v6 game modes. Of course, it's going to be available on all platforms except for Nintendo Switch. Now, this is something that they should have released, in my opinion, and I know they've been working on it for a long time, but this should have initially released when they put 6v6 TDM as a core mode. I thought that that's what they were going to do. They didn't do that, and they should have done it then, but safe in the sky. So in many of our game modes, our players are jumping head or feet first into the hot zone. We found that those players who linger in the dropship a bit too long run the risk of getting gunned down while still deciding what perk to buy. We introduced a change that protects our players while they are inside of the Chimera or the Manticore. That being said, we are also making sure that you do not linger for too long. You'll need to jump out and fight sooner rather than later. So this is something that comes up in the skirmish stuff a lot whenever you're jumping out of the plane or whenever you're buying something inside of the plane in like dodgeball or like the smaller game modes that are played on the skirmish maps. It makes sense for those. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, in my opinion, for literally any other game mode, because like respawn game modes, you jump out once and you're done. You know, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Demolition, by the time you push up into a position to where you can actually shoot someone that is in the dropship, it's already booted that person out, or you're going to get gunned down by the enemy team. So it seems like it's just specifically for the skirmish game modes, in my opinion. And last up, bans on notice. As with any game, we are sure that our players have encountered unsavory, toxic, and or just outright unfair players. While we have long had a report feature, our players would often ask if reporting a player was meaningful. In this update, we will notify you when action has been taken against reported players. Keep up the good fight in making our community the best it can be. So the bans on notice thing, basically what it means is like whenever you report someone, whether they're cheating or they're using some type of aimbot or wall hacks, they're being very toxic, they're just being downright assholes in game, then whenever you report them, if something is done to that specific person, you're going to get a message whenever you log in, I'm sure, that says a player that you reported, there's been an action taken against that person or whatever. It's not going to tell you who it was. It's not going to tell you what action was taken. It's just going to be a very generic, like, hey, we did something. Thank you for your report. That's basically all it's going to be. So all in all, I mean, this Project Saint stuff for this specific update is not very substantial. The human backfill could or could not be coming into it. The more maps for TDM really doesn't affect me all that much because I don't play TDM. I may play it more in the future because you're going to be able to queue with 5 other people. And like whenever I'm streaming or something like that, if we can't get enough for a custom game, but it really doesn't affect me that much. Same with the team sizes being increased to 6. It really doesn't affect me that much unless like there's several people online at one time that I do want to play with, which does happen from time to time, but generally it's usually the same core group of people that I end up playing with, except for, of course, when I'm streaming. Safe in the sky, not being able to be shot while you're inside of the plane itself, that really doesn't affect me because I primarily play demolition, so that's not going to be an issue. And then letting people know whenever they report someone that something has happened to a specific person, like, yeah, that's going to affect me somewhat. It would also be nice if you get reported, if you got a notification saying, hey, someone reported you for this or whatever. I know they can't release the messages or anything like that, but it would be nice if you did know, because like I've had moments in playing where I've done some really crazy stuff just off of muscle memory alone, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get reported for cheating. Like it's definitely fixing to happen. But I think that the Project Saint changes, like they're tackling very, very easy things right now, in my opinion. They're basically putting a band-aid on a gunshot wound, or they're using the Project Saint thing as a pacifier to show, hey, we're trying to fix or add these requested things into the game itself, while in the background we're going to be working on the larger issues. And that's when Project Saint to me is actually going to feel very meaningful. It's whenever they start addressing the server instability, they start addressing the AFK and levers, and I'm not talking about human backfill, I'm talking about a permanent solution to that. When they start addressing actual cheaters in the game, other than, hey, you reported someone, good job, pat on the back. Whenever they start like reworking ranked and making it a much more pleasurable experience than it currently is, like there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, obviously. I know that a lot of this stuff is going to take a very long time in order to happen, but to me, like, it's good that this Project Saint stuff's happening. I'm happy with it. But also, the core issues of the game have not shown up on this list yet, and until those core issues of that game show up, I'm just going to kind of roll with it. And that's all I got to say about it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, on Thursdays from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. Central Time, I will be streaming Rogue Company, so please be sure to stop by, jump in a couple of custom matches with us, and have a good time. Also, on Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, my wife and I are going to be streaming some BioShock 2 gameplay. So please be sure to stop by and hang out with us there, make fun of me, and have a good time. So yeah, guys, please be on the lookout for those things. Have a good day, and thank you for watching.
Deploying utility.
Enemies have been eliminated.
I'm revealed.
Deploying utility.
Hey, Steel.
Dude, what the fuck? He's got the goddamn Hydra. What's happening?
I see him.
You want
No one of this.
Revealed.
That goddamn bomb.
He's back here with me.
Destroy the enemy force.
I'm a grown goddamn man.
Give him a ball.
I'll shake up my own you. That sounds so weird.
That's what I'm saying. You were just like, I was doing a whole ball. I was like, that's so
I will
bad.
say, at least it's not a strawberry yoo-hoo.
I mean, I like strawberry,
Vile.
but I like chocolate yoo-hoo too.
God damn it, dude.
Over here. I see him, I see him, I see him. Yeah, he got. Switchblade's right in here.
Oh my god, she just fucking lasered me with that fucking shit. Umber's coming.
He just stopped me from resin. That was it.
He's got a plant, so. He got Saint up. God damn.
That means he's right over
In
here.
the counters and shit, Richard.
Why is it not getting shots for you?
It was the wall.
Cruel to challenge me.
Friendly's eliminated.
Okay.
That's gonna hurt.
I think they did something to the frag grenades. I just hit Dallas dead on twice in this match and only done like 40 or 50 damage to him.
I don't think it's A this time.
Alright, I'm revealed too.
They're crossing over right now.
Yeah, they're going to the fountain. Yep, they're going to A right now. Yeah, he's right. Good shit, you got that time.
They're going for the res.
Opponent eliminated.
Fucking
Great work,
bitches.
team.
I'm revealed.
Okay.
Oh my god, he just fucking gave me a ring. Oh, he's right beside us. He's in here in the stairwell. He hopped the wall.
You all made that one.
Damn, dude. Some fucking funny shit, dude.
Shotgun's nasty. You give it a shot, Justin.
I need to. You just fucking tink, tink.
That's really all it is. Even if you hit them in the legs, if you hit them twice, they're going down.